If you really want to impact people with your business, with your service, with your company, with buying and selling real estate, or whatever it is that you do, you really have to understand there's two types of people. With all the opportunities that exist today, why haven't you reached your next level of income, life, and wealth? In most cases, we've been lied to. We've been told that if you find the right opportunity and you work hard, you can be successful. And that's simply not true. Millionaires, billionaires, and successful people have realized you need the foundation for wealth, the habits. And that's exactly what you'll be learning on the Millionaire Success Habits podcast. All success starts here. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Millionaire Success Habits podcast. Today, I want to talk about the difference between an emotional purchase and a logical purchase. You see, people make buying decisions with different styles. Some people, like me, I'm an emotional, irrational buyer. If I'm in an audience and there's someone from stage pitching a product, I know in the first 2 minutes if I want it. As soon as they're done, I'm waiting to give them my credit card before they're done. If I see something online, I see something on TV, I go car shopping. If I see it, I like it, I'm impulsive, and I buy. Maybe that's you. But maybe you're the complete opposite. Now, neither one of these are better than the other. I'm going to tell you this for two reasons. So you understand your own impulses, while simultaneously, if you ever want to start a business, run a business, scale a business, make an impact on the world, you better know how to sell. Was Mother Teresa a saleswoman? Was Martin Luther King a salesman? You bet your ass they were. And if you love this podcast, remember, we're growing like crazy. Go to subscribe-to-dean.com. Subscribe-to-dean.com. Just take the time and go. But let me just get back to this. Emotional versus logical. You see, emotional decisions we've all made every once in a while for the people who are logical. But emotional decisions are, say, you watch an infomercial on the little hose that's tiny, tiny, tiny hose, and when you plug it in, put water in it, it gets 50 feet long, right? You make an emotional decision, and maybe you get it, and maybe it's in your garage and you've never used it, but you're someone who makes a decision fast. Now, I see this when I do a launch of a product online. I will do a 90-minute webcast or a training live, and I'll share all the value, all the benefits, how people could use this strategy, whether it's making money in real estate or getting better at success or better at selling, whatever that is. I will make this presentation, and about 10% of the buyers will make a buying decision that night immediately. They're just like me. I see it, I like it, I know I want it, I'm going for it. Let's take money out of the equation. Some of the people, doesn't matter if you have all the money in the world, if you're a logical buyer, you're going to wait. Now, with a launch, a lot of times we open up a product and we shut it down. You can't buy it after the launch is over, right? And that's true. But if we open up a product, we'll get about a third of the buyers to buy night one. That's it. I want this, I got it. And then about a third of the buyers, or a little less, will buy. Say we have a launch and we leave the cart open for the product for a week. About a third of the people will trickle in over the week. And do you know the last third of the people who will buy just hours before it shuts off? And that's my logical buyers. I watch it on stage. I'll present something from stage on day one of one of my events. And as soon as I'm done, there's people chomping at the bit. They're running to the back, holding their credit card in their hand. They're like, I got this, I want this, I'm in right now. Other people are logical. They'll buy 15 minutes before the event closes on day three. Now, here's the difference. One, maybe you trust your gut. You feel your gut. You're okay gambling. You when you know you want it, and you go for it. Simultaneously, other people might want to go check with their wife, check with their husband. They want to check their schedule, check their bank account. If it's going for events, they're going to check the calendar. They're going to really process and think. Maybe they'll Google if this is a good thing. Like, they're logical in their thinking. Now, does it make one better than the other? No, but here's the part that's most important. If you're in business, if you want to scale, if you want to make an impact on the world, which pretty much covers everybody, if you're listening to this, even scale inside your business and get raises and grow, you're going to need to know how to sell. And if you're talking to someone who's a logical buyer and you're trying to get them and push them to make an action right now, you're going to push them away and they'll never be your client. If you're a logical buyer in your own right and you go to sell and you're long and drawn out and you don't give people the opportunity to take action immediately, then you're discounting all the irrational, emotional buyers. I say irrational because I'm irrational. I just go quick. It's irrational to other people. It's not irrational to me. So if you really want to serve on a massive scale, if you really want to impact people with your business, with your service, with your company, with buying and selling real estate, or whatever it is that you do, you really have to understand there's two types of people. And you have to adjust the way you sell in order to appeal to those people so you can take action. And like I always say, love what you do so much that you feel like you're doing people a disservice if they don't buy from you or don't sell from you or don't learn from you, because they're going to learn from somebody. They're going to buy from someone. It should be you, especially if you love what you do and you know you can make a positive impact in their life. So with that said, I want you to think about today. Where in your life have you thought that you did everything right, but really you were just selling to the emotional quick start buyers? And where in your life did you not do right because you were like, oh my God, I presented this and only a few people bought, because you were forgetting about the logical buyers that needed time to think about it. That's why launches work so well. That's why when you launch a product, that's why we launch a product, then we'll shut it down, and we shut it down on purpose. That offer is never available again, or maybe not available for another year, because I want people who are emotional to buy, and I want people that are over logical to make a decision. Because the only downfall of over logical people, not smart logic, overly logical people, is that they will procrastinate. They will wait for all the details. They will overanalyze to the point of paralysis. That's a saying. I didn't make that up. The paralysis caused by overanalysis. They will think, they will process, and then when they miss it, they will beat themselves up. Maybe that's you. So if you're a buyer and you're very logical, make sure that you're balancing, but you take action, because you could stand on the sidelines for the rest of your life. If you're an overly emotional buyer and you click really fast, then just make sure you do your research and you learn it from somebody who has the experience, someone who's been there. That's my message today. It doesn't matter if you're emotional or logical. It doesn't matter if you're selling to emotional or logical people. Adjust, create urgency for both, and affect people with your products, your courses, your training, your company, your real estate, or whatever it is you do. Because remember, all success starts right here. Listen, if you like the video, make sure you click subscribe right now so you never miss an episode. And while you're there, click the notification bell so you'll know when the next one goes live. You can always follow us on Instagram, and if you don't already have Millionaire Success Habits, you can grab it for free at deansfreebook.com. Remember, all success starts here.